my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is another Crockpot Palooza day. I have two great chicken crockpot recipes that you will definitely want to try, and it's still crockpot season. For me, all year is crockpot season. But anyway, I have been doing much better in finding chicken recipes. One of these recipes is something that I normally make on the stove, but I decided to do it in the crock pot. And the other one is kind of a variation on something that I already make. So I just decided to make it with chicken and switch it up a little bit. Also, today is a Crockpot Palooza collaboration, and it is hosted by Jessica at Jessica My Rose and also Tiffany at Small Town 6. So I will leave their links, their channel links in the description box, as well as a playlist of all of the awesome creators that have a crock pot recipe just for you. So you'll want to make sure to check those out. So let's go ahead and get started. Tonight for dinner, we are having chicken fajita, cheesy chicken fajita soup in the crock pot. So for this, you're gonna need your chicken. You can either use frozen, fresh, or like, you know, straight from the store, or rotisserie. I have some of this 3 pepper and onion blend left. I'm gonna use it. A can each of corn, black beans, pinto beans, and chili beans, or beans of your choice. I'm gonna use this better than bouillon, or you can use chicken stock, chicken broth, a packet of fajita seasoning, a packet of ranch, and a small block of Velveeta. So this is what it takes to make the cheesy chicken fajita soup in the crock pot. All right, to make this, you are just gonna add your chicken to the crock pot. Actually, I don't know if I wanna use that much. Okay. Then you're just gonna add your seasoning. Now normally I make this a taco soup with ground beef, and I do it on the stove, but I figured I would change it up so that I could use some chicken. So that's why I'm doing the fajita seasoning, because we do eat chicken fajitas a lot. So you need your packet of ranch. And if you want to do it on the stove, you can just use rotisserie chicken. That would probably be the only difference. But I've got a lot to do today, and I don't want to have to worry about dinner later. So I'm going to add my veggies. Then I'm going to drain and rinse the beans. All right, the beans are drained. Now I'm gonna add the corn, and I'm leaving the juice in it. I did forget to mention, I don't know why I do this, I always forget something. You do need a can of Rotel. And if you don't want it spicy, just use the mild. Then I'm gonna add the better than bouillon. I guess about that much. And I'm gonna add some water. Probably about 2 cups. All right. Just gonna kind of mix this up a little bit. Get all those things mixed up. And I'm gonna cook it on low for about 6 hours. But after it's cooked for about, I guess, 5 hours, I will come back, I will take the chicken out and shred it, and that is when I will add the Velveeta. So you don't want to add the Velveeta until after your chicken is shredded. Now I am just gonna cut this cheese into cubes, and I'm not gonna put it in the crock pot immediately because I have to shred the chicken. So when I finish chopping this up, I'm gonna set it to the side, and then I'm gonna start taking the chicken tenders out of the crock pot and shredding them up. Then I'm gonna add the chicken back and the cheese, and I'm gonna cover it back up and let it cook for a little while. It's probably cooked for another 30 minutes at this point, and so I'm just gonna stir it up. You can see how that cheese just kind of gets creamy. So yeah, once you stir this up and let it you get it all creamy, then you're just gonna let it cook for maybe another 15-20 minutes. It's ready to serve up, and so I just put it in a bowl, and you can put any toppings on here that you want. We usually use sour cream, and we put some Fritos in there, but I have to say, this was really, really good. I didn't think it would taste too different from the regular taco soup that I make, but it was actually really, really good. So I'll probably be making this a lot more. I do want to take a minute and thank Tiffany and Jessica again. On their channels, they give you a ton of cleaning motivation, shopping hauls, meal ideas. So please make sure to check out their channel. Make sure if you do go over there that you tell them that I sent you, and you will not be disappointed. They are great ladies, and they give great motivation and great ideas on their channels. Also, if you're new to my channel and you like meal ideas, shopping hauls, home decor, home organization, and decluttering, then I would love it if you would consider subscribing and being a part of my YouTube family. I am trying to reach a new goal. I would like to get 1,100 subscribers by the end of the year, so I would love it if you would help me reach that goal. If you do subscribe, click the bell button so you don't miss any videos, and also leave a comment below and tell me where you're from. I would love to meet you. Tonight for dinner is chicken and dumplings in the crock pot. And for this, you will need your chicken, an onion. I have this seasoning blend that I'm gonna use because it's about equal to an onion. I'm gonna use garlic, parsley, pepper. I'm not using salt because I'm using the Better Than Bouillon. And then you need a can of cream of chicken soup and a can of cream of celery soup, and then an 8-pack of Grand's biscuits. And that is what you need to make chicken and dumplings in a crock pot. All right, to make this, I'm going to put the seasoning blend in the bottom of the crock pot. Then I'm going to put some chicken tenderloins, frozen chicken tenderloins. And let's get one more. All right, that should be good. All right, then I'm gonna sprinkle some pepper. We like a lot of pepper, so. And then I'm gonna put some garlic. Then I'm going to put in my chicken broth. Cream of chicken. Messing all the words up today. Then my can of cream of celery. All right, so if you have chicken broth, use about 2 cups of broth. But since I have the bouillon, better than bouillon, I'm gonna use probably a tablespoonful. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it in there. Put some parsley on here. It doesn't have a little sifter thing. Anyway, all right. And now let me get some water. Then your 2 cups of water. And I'm gonna cook this on low for about 5 to 6 hours. And the time really depends on your crock pot or your slow cooker. Mine cooks kind of fast, so it may be ready after about 5 hours. So at about 4 hours, I'm gonna come and check this. I'm gonna take the chicken out, shred it, and then I'm gonna use the biscuits for the dumplings portion, because you want it to cook for at least an hour after you add the biscuits to the crock pot. So I'm gonna cook it on low. I'm gonna set it for 5 hours. All right, it has about an hour left. So instead of taking the chicken out, I'm just gonna use my meat masher, meat chopper, and just chop that up. And then I need to slice out my biscuit dough, and I can lay that on top of this and let that cook, and it'll thicken up. It smells really good, but it will thicken this juice up, and then we'll be ready to eat. Dinner's ready, so I'm just gonna serve it up. And I'm baked some cornbread to go along with it. So I'm just gonna serve it up, and it really was very good. Like I said before, I usually cook this on the stove, so I wasn't sure how it would turn out in the crock pot, but I think I like it better in the crock pot. So that's probably how I'll make it from now on. All right, that is it for this crock pot meal video. I hope that you got a little bit of inspiration for cooking in your crock pot. I know I really enjoy cooking in my crock pot. It's just so easy. So I do enjoy cooking in the crock pot. But again, thank you so much to Tiffany and Jessica. Don't forget to check out their channels, check out the playlist, and make sure to leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up because it does help me out with YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.